But I did see the other CEO, the other guy. That's like the other white meat. Tony Khan is the pork of pro wrestling. Vince was the chicken. Tony is the pork. And do you have his tweet? Can you read it? I don't know if I can do justice to it without it using his exact words.
I have it here right now. Tony Khan last night tweeted, "Thanks to you wrestling fans and your great support of AEW, I'm grateful to now be the longest tenured CEO in pro wrestling. Thank you very much to every single person who watches AEW on TV. See you Friday night for AEW Rampage on TNT Drama, 10 p.m., 9 p.m. Central, tonight." So Vince plugs his show to the talent and Tony plugs his show to the general public. Interesting.
Well, yeah, but in the meantime, Vince gives a tongue-in-cheek statement that was obviously written by one of his assistants, and Tony writes his own and comes off like a 12-year-old kid, bragging that he won a one-horse race. There are no other CEOs in pro wrestling. Well, I don't know how some of these independent organizations are structured or set up, or if they even are set up, if there is paperwork with their various state governments. But is there another
I'm the CEO of Arcadian Vanguard. I'm longer tenured than Tony Khan.
Well, yeah. And also, but I mean, of a wrestling promotion, is there another CEO?
Oh, well, New Japan, do they have a CEO or just a president?
I think he's the president.
And Scott D'Amore is not the CEO of anything.
And there's the Men's Hair Club. But again, Tony
Sperling.
Yeah. Old Cy, he's been around for a while. And he's a customer too. But Tony can't help but being an adolescent kid about this shit. Of all the things he could have said, that just comes off so stupid and childish. Yes, he's been the CEO of his own company. He started with his daddy's money 3 years ago.
The same thing Vince did.
Well, but
he bought the company with his daddy's money because he took the company profits to pay for it.
Well, but at least he actually used some of the money that would technically go to him as the owner to pay for it rather than just, yeah, but the point is, I'm sorry, Tony, but when you can brag about being a CEO for 40 years or whatever, then that's something to brag about. But just because the other guy quit running and there's nobody else in the race doesn't really make you goddamn a fucking superstar. Who was that guy that ran the 4-minute mile? Roger Bannister? I don't think Tony's in that company yet. I think it's delusional. And maybe if he worried about trying to act more professionally instead of acting like one of his most ardent fans in the seats, he would have a little bit better public image than fucking Rick Moranis on goddamn meth.
Is your problem, for the person that's going to argue Tony Khan was just making a joke, is your problem the joke or the fact that the CEO of AEW is making the joke?
The CEO of AEW is making the joke. It's ridiculous. Can you see if the situation was reversed, Vince would even acknowledge the incident?
He would dance on the grave of the incident, actually.
Privately, but he wouldn't tweet about, ha, ha, ha. Tony got sent to his room or whatever. No, it's just so stupid. It's the owner of the company acting like the fans, and that's just stupid. But it looks like, as we'll talk about later on in the program, his show looks like a fan fucking produced it. So there you go. But again, no, positive or negative, whatever you think of Vince, Tony Khan needs to start acting like the boss of a national televised wrestling promotion instead of a fan booking from his basement. But that would require him to change his entire life.